Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Dawson Knox, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Washington nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Gibson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
The left side completion to Jones.
Complete to Julio Jones.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
That's out to the left and complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ravens 7, Washington nothing. Cody Parkey on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Room to run again. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 58 yards. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Second and 11 now.
6-man. Check curl.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Black 11. 36. White 89.
Cook on the toss left. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Gibson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 4 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Play action now. Cousins. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Good break up, baby. All day. Keep breaking them balls up.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
1st down, Rivers. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. That'll be complete to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Block 15.
Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready, round 80. 65, 65.
On 3rd down, it's Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Load it. Load it. Hey, here we go.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Final play of the half, Cousins. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rivers to throw it. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Washington first. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Throwing Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
3 down. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run. Cook. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Rivers. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Mike 51, Mike 51. It's just me and you. White. Me and you. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. 12, 12, 12. 51's a Mike, boy, 51. You can't block me. You can't block me. 51's a Mike, 51.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check three, check three, check three. Check 13.
First down, here's Cousins. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Ball carrier.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. A quick pass out to Juju. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, it's Gibson. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect nothing less.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. in this third quarter. Throwing again on second down. Rivers. And this one complete to Will Fuller. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. But they run the option here on 1st and 10. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They run it again with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And, it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They're going for it with Dobbins. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Dillon. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Defensively, they know the situation. They stack the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. And if they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
taken from just outside the 30. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Rivers pass.
And he gets it down to the 32.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Rivers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard.
Again, it's Rivers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Phillip Rivers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he's brought down. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And a nice spin into some open field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Washington 8.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Next drive, the Washington offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards, as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rivers on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At the 39-yard line.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
On play action, Cousins. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Cousins here to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Ravens 32, Washington 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll
To get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
Picked off at the 14. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Ravens 39, Washington 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jones on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go orange. Orange. Keep it skinny. Check. Out.
Throwing again. Rivers. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll throw again. Rivers rolling to his right. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
51's the mic. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Rivers again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.